Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Toad TV. I am Mary Beth.
I am Helen.
And we are the creative hands and minds behind Toad Hollow. And this has been a day. So we had somebody come over to fix something, and started off, he was an hour late, and then I had to be there in the room with him while he was working for a little bit of the time.
She had to be in the room where it happened.
I did. Helen had to get, because we're dying too, so Helen started the dyeing process by herself. And then I was kind of going back and forth, answering questions for him and that sort of thing, and now it didn't work the way he wanted to, and he has to come back tomorrow. It's been a day.
We canceled today? So
Yes.
we are not
Friday
showing
is
you
canceled.
fabric.
Okay, so also, we're dyeing new colors. So we have the Autumn Fairies, and we
Also,
have...
part of it is we switch places. Usually Mary Beth has one roll while we dye, and I have another one. And for various reasons we had to switch. So each of us was getting our footing right, so things weren't where they were supposed to.
Oh yeah, I knocked over the jar and broke it all over the floor with the cleaning water in it.
Which had dye in it.
All over my foot, because, you know, I'm wearing flip-flops, because that was smart. And then we're doing two new colors. We have the Autumn Fairies, which is coming, which is gorgeous. And then we did a Spellcaster one, which is a new Halloween color that I love
really
so much. I didn't think I was going to like it as much, but I really love it. So we're going to show you those tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully tomorrow they'll be dry enough to at least show you, because they're debuting at Fiber World, but for podcast viewers, they're going to be available on the site.
Yeah,
ahead of time. So.
But I went ahead and put the color for the Autumn Fairies on everything, instead of holding off a couple of pans that were supposed to be.
She's like, I'm running out of dye, and I'm like, why?
And then Helen's coming over. She's like, all right, so where are we putting this color? I'm like, no, that's the next round. She said, no, part of it's supposed to be this round. And I'm like, well, crap.
It was all just fixable stuff. It's just,
yeah.
We had, at 6 o'clock this morning, I made us a very tight schedule.
We basically lost that after about 6:04.
Well, no, we were moving along, and then we lost a half hour on the dye time. We were in a half hour late there, and then the guy was late, and that all got.
And we got the email from Andy that the new shipment came in.
So while yarn is cooking, we're running upstairs to get to the computer to try and get some minis. We didn't.
But we did get...
in 3.5 seconds it took us to run upstairs. They sold out of the minis. It's all fine. We've got contingency plans.
I'm going to say that it took us maybe 9 seconds.
I am like the wind.
Ninja! Anyway, so we got some Sheila's sock to fill orders that are waiting, and to be able to do some of the minis, but we're going to have to run them off ourselves. So it's going to be...
It was not ideal, but we did get something.
Right.
Also, we got some
tweed minis.
Some tweed minis, which we're going to intersperse with the regular minis. So if you got an advent calendar from us, you're going to get a little bit of everything. You're going to get some tweed, you're going to get some 80/20, you're going to get some 100%.
You're going to get some 10 gram minis.
You're going to get some sparkle.
Yeah.
And the 10 grams minis will come as 2 10 gram minis. You will always get, for each day, you will have 20 grams of yarn.
You just may get 2 hanks.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's all good. It's just going to be an interesting advent calendar this year. But the colors will all be the same, and they will be gorgeous. Plot twist, we have an online meeting with Fiber World to go over our website, our page and everything. We were sure it was at 5 o'clock.
So I say, on the schedule from 6 o'clock this morning, it was at 5 o'clock this afternoon.
We just got a reminder that it's actually at 4.
Which is a half hour from now.
We gotta get going.
There's an awful lot that has to happen in this next half hour.
Oh my god.
Okay, questions and comments.
Questions and comments from yesterday. Hey guys, thank you so much for buying the kits.
Oh yeah.
That's so cool.
I'm buying the felt too, because that's been fun.
Yeah, somebody that sent us a message and told us that she got the raccoon because he's wearing wellies. And since we know her and we made her a pillow with wellies on it, totally buy into that. Because wellies are cool. All right, so DK says, move over, Tiny Chef. Felix says, moved into Helen's heart.
No, not quite.
Sorry, the Tiny Chef has a special place. But Felix is right up there.
Excuse me, I love Felix, but yeah.
She said, are we still working on the Tri-Wizarding tournament, or have we moved on to something else? No, we're still doing it. People are putting up their pictures of their finished objects. We will get all the behind-the-scenes things done some point soon.
I would like to say, I had an idea, and if you guys are all willing, for those of you who have made all three, if you could take a picture of yourself wearing all three and send it to us via email to toadhollowNJ.com, toadhollowNJ@gmail.com. And only send it to us if you don't mind being part of the podcast. Because I would like to have, when we're all said and done, a little montage so everybody can see people in their hat, mitts, and cowls.
That would be cool. Yeah, so please.
But it has to be a picture of yourself. You can't take a picture of all three of them. That won't count. It has to be you wearing them.
Just think, like, if we went to Rhinebeck and we met up there.
If you sent me your dog wearing them instead of you, your dog will probably make it.
Okay.
If you would like to send me both you and your dog, that would also work.
Okay.
But no, I don't want to, because I mean the whole thing was when we did the whole Tri-Wizard thing, it was, for anybody who did the Tri-Wizard, if we met up at Rhinebeck and we all took a picture together. But so I thought if we had a little montage on a September episode of the podcast, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. So I will be there
for the multitudes of you who are all done.
My hat, my gloves that are just partially finished, and a skinny yarn around my neck.
Marybeth will not be in the picture. She did not participate. I may not be in the picture because I haven't even started my cowl yet. But
yeah, we shall see.
I am kicking it up. So
okay. A. Catalano says, I just got my hands on a sewing machine and I want to start making while learning basic sewing steps. Do you recommend the table runner or the placemats to start, and is there a video tutorial?
I would say start with the placemat. It's the smallest.
The less amount of fabric that you have to bunch underneath.
Yeah, the less
the easier.
Bulk it's going to be. The placemats that we're doing do not necessarily have a video. We are making some this weekend, so I don't think we're going to get a video done. But
who knows?
Who knows?
Sister number 3 is coming down.
Right.
So magic happens when the three of us get together, so you never can tell. But we will.
It comes with very clear. It will come with very clear instructions.
Right.
And there are plenty of videos out there as far as basic sewing.
Right.
So.
Jenny from Missouri Star Quilt Company, Kimberly from Fat Quarter Shop. They have. There's somebody from Riley Blake. Lori Holt does some. They all have beginning sewing things.
And actually, one of the placemats that we're going to do is a Fat Quarter one from Fat Quarter Shop, and it does have a video.
Okay.
Because I was watching it. So one of the placemat kits will come with a video, and it's sewing squares together, so it's going to be a really beginner friendly.
Okay.
one.
All right. Cool. That is it for me.
Okay.
All right. So Tina had sent us a question about a yarn pairing, and she said, "Oh, okay. Before I get to that, we got an email from the Garden State Fiber Festival, the New Jersey Sheep and Wool Festival. They are going to do a virtual festival. We do not know anything other than they're doing a virtual festival right now. Supposedly they're going to send us more information next week. We're getting very close to the time that they need to do something, so we shall see what happens, but that is where it is right now. There is no festival, but it will be online.
And it is September 12th, 13th? Or the 11th and 12th. It's the weekend of the 12th.
Yeah.
It's the weekend of the 12th. It's
the
weekend after Labor Day.
Okay. So, Tina wants to make the stranded yoke pullover.
And she's making it for her, I wish I was going to Rhinebeck or something. Christy Glass has asked for submissions to be sent, so she wants to make it for that.
Okay, so that is the sweater. You hold that and hold that up so they can see that. So Tina wanted to know about doing it in Kiss the Girls. So this would be her variegated color. And then she was wondering about one of the colors to go with it. So we are saying go with either Tutti Frutti. I think we're going to switch places because Tutti Frutti is getting washed out against my dress. Okay, so Tutti Frutti. Can you bring it more in the front? There, perfect. I think that is going to make a great pop of color against it, and it's in Kiss the Girls so that it will be the right kind of color for it, but I don't think it's going to blend. All right, so there's that. We do not have this color in a mini or in a full skein right now, but if you use your imagination and you put the blue from Ursula up against Kiss the Girls, that is really
and that's going to be a contrast because there's really no blue in Kiss the Girls of any sort. So,
yeah, that is going to be a really good contrast. So, Tina, let us know if any of those are what you would like, and we can make sure they go into the dye pots right away so that you can get started. Okay. In the dyeing today, I said we did the new autumn color and the new Halloween color, but we also did some of the tonals that we did earlier in the week on our Highland wool and on tweed.
Tweedy Toad is coming.
Tweedy Toad is coming, so
Next
wait
week.
till you see those, because, and we did a new autumn tonal too. We did the autumn tonal.
Teal,
So we have a teal tonal too, and that one on the Highland is gorgeous.
Yeah, the Highland,
so
it's a much scratchier, toothier yarn, not scratchier.
Yeah.
It's a toothier yarn than our merino. For those of you who are sensitive and can't have scratchy yarn against your skin, this is something that you either wear with a layer underneath or you just don't use it. But it takes the color. It's a slightly lighter shade.
Yeah.
Of the color in the merino.
That's really pretty.
It is. It's very
really,
pretty.
really pretty. So we did it in elderberry, and we did it in a teal, this new teal that we did, and then
And a red.
a red. So we shall see how they turn out.
Yeah.
But the tweed is really pretty. It's got little colored neps in it.
The tweed is a DK base, and it's a nice soft. It's like our DK base with the neps, the colored neps. So that's really cool.
Yeah. The Highland is going to be in DK and worsted, not fingering.
Yeah, and the tweed is just the DK.
Right.
So.
Okay, so that
those will all be debuting for Fiber World.
But we will be showing
starts
them
on Wednesday of next week.
But we'll show them tomorrow so you can see what they look like first, and you guys get first dibs.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I did get something fun in the mail. Guess what came?
We ordered this 3 months.
Okay, so first we went to order it in April, and it said it wouldn't be delivered until June, and we said, well,
I'm not waiting that long.
and besides, we don't need it. I mean, this is going to stick around for a couple of weeks, and we'll be done, and we'll be back out again. And then in May, we decided, all right, maybe we want to order it, and they said it would be delivered in July, so we said, fine, we'll order it and get it delivered in July.
At least get on the line for
right.
it.
And then we got a message about halfway through June that it wasn't coming till August, but it came.
And then we forgot all about it.
Look, we got a bread maker. I'm so excited about this. We can make, it has a recipe book that tells you how to make a sourdough starter, and we can make pizza dough, and
I think it
chocolate
has this chocolate cherry that somebody had mentioned on their podcast.
And we can make French loaves and Italian boules and all sorts of things. We can even make jam in it.
We're having fresh bread tomorrow for breakfast. We're gonna start it, and it's gonna be ready when we get up.
Yep, that's the goal. So, Amanda, if you see this before you get down, fresh bread for breakfast. That's all I can say. That's what happens when you come to the Hollow.
It's like you're at a bed and breakfast.
Right. And we can set it overnight, and it will be hot and ready to go when we wake up.
Yeah.
Which I love. All right. I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon.
Yes. As far as fabric is concerned, we said that we were going to show fabric today. Obviously, we're not showing fabric today. And we will show it maybe throughout the weekend, and it'll be on the website Monday.
Yeah.
So it's got to be ready by Wednesday for February.
But again, you guys get to see it first.
Yep, it's really cool.
Oh
So
my god.
we're gonna make up some placemat kits from the new fabric,
Love it.
from the existing fabric that we got. We have some cool ideas for placemats, so we're gonna have placemat kits starting next week.
Yeah. All right.
Have a great day, everybody.
Enjoy,
Go forth and create.
and we will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Maybe with sister number 3,
Probably.
if we can talk her into it. All right. Bye. Bye.